it's Miss Caruth, and today I'm going to do another read aloud for you. Today I'm going to read a very special book. It's called The Tiny Seed, and it's by Carle, and it's published by Scholastic Incorporated, and it's all about the journey of a seed as it grows into a beautiful flower. So let's open it up and figure out what happens. The Tiny Seed. It is autumn. A strong wind is blowing. It blows flower seeds high in the air and carries them far across the land. One of the seeds is tiny, smaller than any of the others. It won't be able to keep up. Will it be able to keep up with the others? And where are they all going? One of the seeds flies higher than the others. Up, up, it flies. It flies too high, and the sun's hot rays burn it up. But the tiny seed sails on. See, there's the little seed right there. And the other one got too close to the sun. It got too hot. Another seed lands on a tall and icy mountain. Do you think the seed's going to be okay? It's an icy mountain. Let's see. The ice never melts, and the seed cannot grow. The rest of the seeds fly on, but the tiny seed does not go as fast as the others. Can you see it? It's right there. What do you think is going to happen to the seeds when they get all the way up on top of the mountain? I think it might be a little bit too cold for a seed there. Now they fly over the ocean. One seed falls into the water and drowns. Oh no, that means it got too much water. The others sail on with the wind, but the tiny seed does not go as high as the others. There it is right there. Didn't go in the water though, that's a good thing. They're flying high. One seed drifts down into the desert. It is hot and dry, and the seed cannot grow. Now the tiny seed is flying very low, but the wind pushes it on with the others. There it is flying. So this last seed got too much water, and it drowned. And this seed, I don't think it's going to get enough water in the desert, and it's going to dry up. Oh no. Pages are stuck. Here we go. Finally, the wind stops and the seeds fall gently down on the ground. A bird comes by and eats one seed. The tiny seed is not eaten. It is so small that the bird does not see it. See, he ate that one. Do you even see the tiny seed in this picture? Where could it be? Oh, there it is. You hear the dog barking? It's okay. It's fine. Do you want to see the dog? It's a little pug. This is my aunt's pug. There he is. He likes the story, so he came and he's listening to the story with you guys. Okay. All right, let's finish our story. Okay. All right, so there's the little seed. The birdie didn't get it. Whew, that's a good thing. Now it is winter. Ooh. Look at those, it's snowflakes, it must be cold. After their long trip, the seeds settle down. They look just as if they are going to sleep in the earth. Snow falls and covers them like a soft white blanket. A hungry mouse that also lives in the ground eats a seed for his lunch, but the tiny seed lies very still, and the mouse doesn't see it. So now the seeds are going to sleep through winter. They're going to sleep for days and days and days. Finally, a lot of days pass, right? And now it's spring. That's this season outside. It's springtime. After a few months, the snow has melted. It is really spring. Birds fly by, the sun shines, rain falls. The seeds grow so round and full they start to burst open. Now they are not seeds anymore. They are plants. First, they send roots down into the earth. So there are the roots. You see? Get nice and close. So it started as a seed, and then the roots grew down, and let's take a look at what grows up top. Then their little stems and leaves begin to grow up toward the sun and the air. Oh, I see. So a seed needs soil to grow so that its roots can grow down, and then its leaves and its stems are growing up into the air and towards the what? What do you think that is? What does that look like? That's the sun. So it needs soil, they need sun. There is another plant that grows much faster than the new little plants. It is a big fat weed, and it takes all the sunlight and the rain away from all the small new plants. And one little plant dies. Oh no, look at this little guy. He can't get any sunshine, and he can't get any water, any rain, so he's not going to grow, is he? That's kind of sad. The tiny seed hasn't begun to grow yet. It's been too long. Hurry! But finally, it too starts to grow into a plant. So it looks like these guys have their soil for their roots and the sunshine for their leaves. And what is that? That's water or rain. So plants outside get water from the rain, and plants inside get water from us. So they need those three things to grow. Let's see what happens when they get those three things. The warm weather also brings the children out to play. They too have been waiting for the sun in the springtime. One child doesn't see the plants as he runs along, and oh no, he breaks one. Now it cannot grow anymore. Got to be careful with plants outside. The tiny plant that grew from the tiny seed is growing fast, but its neighbor grows even faster. Before the tiny plant has 3 leaves, the other plant has 7. And look, a bud, and now even a flower. So there's our tiny seed, and look at his neighbor, he grew big. What's happening in this picture? Let's see, but what is happening? First there are footsteps, then a shadow looms over them, then a hand reaches down and breaks off the flower. Someone picked it right out of the ground. They didn't pick the tiny seed though. That's good. A boy has picked a flower for his friend. Oh, that's nice. It is summer. Look at that picture. Look how big that flower is. Now the tiny plant from the tiny seed is all alone. It grows on, and it doesn't stop. The sun shines on it, and the rain waters it. Sun, rain. It has many leaves. It grows taller and taller. It is taller than the people. It is taller than the trees. It is taller than the houses. And now a flower grows on it. People come from far and near to look at this flower. It is the tallest flower they have ever seen. It is a giant flower. Wow, look how big it grows. All summer long, the birds and the bees and the butterflies come visiting. They have never seen such a big and beautiful flower. I would want to go see that flower too. I'm glad it got all that water and sunshine. Now it is autumn again. The days grow shorter and the nights grow cooler, and the wind carries yellow and red leaves past the flowers. Some petals drop from the giant flower, and they sail along with the bright leaves over the land and down to the ground. Look what's happening to the petals. The wind's carrying them off. And the leaves changed color over here too. The wind blows harder, and the flower has lost almost all of its petals. It sways and bends away from the wind, but the wind grows stronger and shakes the flower. Once more the wind shakes the flower, and this time the flower's seed pod opens. Out come many tiny seeds that quickly sail far away in the wind. What do you think is going to happen next to the seeds? I think it's going to start all over again. I think those seeds are going to blow, and they're going to make their way across mountains and oceans and deserts and past the sun, and I think they're going to go into the ground again, and then I think they're going to grow into new flowers. Okay, friends, thank you for listening to my story. I want you to take a look at all the other videos from Miss Balzati and Miss Poston. I know that Miss Balzati is showing you how to plant some seeds, so we'll get to watch them grow and make sure that we give them everything they need to become a big, healthy flower. All right, guys, I'll see you soon. Bye.